Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining me today. And we just started a new base. We've got the very basics of a base going here. Finished a couple of the early on missions, and we're going to start going through a couple more of them. So let's go ahead and start. Uh, just, well, start, I guess, continue with what we were doing. So, it's only been a few minutes for me since the last episode, but a while for the rest of you. So let's go ahead. We've got a whole bunch of new ones going on here. Take a bite. That's just going to happen on its own over time. Bait and switch. I'm going to hold off on that one for a bit because that leads into, spoiler alert, something else. So I'm going to hold off on bait and switch. Moving and hauling. I really hate this mission because it's just you print a tractor and then I never use it. So it's just a waste of resources, but it actually does progress to another thing. Retooling, same thing. I never use the boost mod, but I do use the drill mod. But we need clay for that one. The boost mod, I think, is sphalerite zinc. It's been a while. Arm yourself gets us towards automation, but I need graphite for that. And also, you get some nice. Some of the rewards are nice for these, like bait and switch. Well, it's not a nice reward. Like I said, it moves you on. Moving and hauling. I never even unpack that trailer usually. Retooling, definitely worth it. Arm yourself, definitely worth it. Here we go. A sampling. Really should have been go sniff the roses. But anyhow, some more tethers. Good. Parts unknown. So we go visit another planet. Definitely worth the reward. That QTRTG. Talking tungsten is what gets us on towards what I like, which is the, at least I'm pretty certain, the vehicles. So, so what do I want to do? Well, the ones that I can do here on Glazio, here on Silva, really easy. And that would be, let's start with the sampling one. So there are 5 over here, I'm pretty certain. So just 5 more. All right. And then head back before my little guy suffocates. And I just need 2 more. And I think, is there one over here? Was there one over here? No. Look around. I know there were a couple underground as well. Is that's just debris. Okay. Yeah, I know it's debris, but oh wait, there's one. Let's run over here. There's 2. This will do it right here. Okay. So 1, 2, and we're done. Excellent. Oh, that also helped us with the gain bites. So Master of Unboxing. I forgot what that leads us to. So our goal is going to be establishing a little bit more of this base before we move on to other planets. So we've got, here we go, sampling tethers. We can definitely use tethers. Definitely have a use for those. I would really like to get an oxygen tank, but oh well. So, all right, we got Master of Unboxing. Unlock an Exo Research Aid unit. So that requires traveling around, and I just noticed up here in the upper left there's a sample right there, but anyhow. So exodynamics research aids, and I need something to open them with. So that's going to be a little more wandering around. So gathering sphalerite, I mean, I can finish it. And I do need the zinc. Moving and hauling, print a tractor. So what I don't like about it is I think it kind of makes you unlock the tractor. So you have to spend bytes. Yeah, you have to spend bytes and resources to continue on. And this early on, ugh. But I'm going to do it because if I remember correctly, it does lead towards another mission branch, I guess you could call it. So, all right, get our tractor printed. Boom, there we go, and then just leave it over here. Actually, I'm going to put all the backpacky stuff, put all that over here. Okay, and then generators as I get more of them. All right, so we got moving and hauling taken care of, so let's go ahead. We get a trailer and the schematic for it. We'll just drop that there and forget about it. Relocation package. So packagers, that requires or requires finding graphite. So, all right. I guess what I would like to do next. Talking tungsten obviously means getting to DeSolo or Calidor. Lithium obviously means getting to Visania or Novus. So, hanging around here. Let's do lights in the distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of cheat on this. Because they want you to use, the tractor or something. But I'm not going to use the tractor. I'm going to use something that's a little more fun to get over there. And it's even on the way. Because if you saw it in the last episode, what's over the river bend or just beyond the river bend? I'm going the totally wrong direction here, by the way. We're going to snag. Oh, ran out of tethers. The irony... Okay, let's head all the way back here. That's right, I forgot I put a whole bunch down below too, didn't I? Okay. Gosh, that oxygen tank. I need the oxygen tank. That means finding quartz. And more bytes. Alright, so you can probably see what I'm headed towards. Not just the platform, but what's on that. I say platform, but what's on the landing pad. So, and sometimes there's some good stuff in the wreckage. So, might be lucky and find a QTRTG over here. All right. I should just stop trying to... Definitely have plenty of scrap. I like how these provide oxygen, even though they're abandoned. But anyhow, what do we got here? We've got... Oh, look at that. Oh, well, that will take care of our drill mod. Whatever, my drill mod. Another battery. Not bad. All right. Is that a... Nope, it's debris. Okay. Semi-functional debris. So, all right. I guess we'll just leave all of this as is. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that there. Oh, look, and another work light. Yay. Okay. This is what I was after. So, because now I can just go over here. These things are a little bit of an annoyance to control, but they are fun. So, you just want a level surface. They don't go up and down, or they don't go up hills very well. And they don't handle obstacles very well, see? They just like to bounce like that, so. And don't want to have a billiard thing and go into the hole there, or golf. So, yikes. And they steer like a cow. So. Alright, and I also like how the mission doesn't recognize that you're near one of these while you're in a vehicle. So as soon as you pop out, boom, then it realizes. So, alright, so there we go. Lights in the distance. And then it wants me to power that up. We will do that when I have the power to do it. I'm going to just search find if there is any ammonium hanging out here, as well as grab as much research as I can. Oops. Okay. And peeking around, I don't see any ammonium. That's... Oh, wait. Well, let's get some oxygen. There we go. I'm going to take the long route back and just search through these hills for ammonium so that in the future I might have access to some ammonium. My ball is going to roll away, isn't it? So, I don't see any yet. No. Some research in a tree search. While I am here, we're going to do this. Oh, just one? Oh, well. There's another. Really quick. Really quick. Really quick. Okay, run back, run back. A little bit of landscaping. Plant some trees so things look nice around my base. Right? Gotta make it look nice. I'm thinking of Nathan Lane from Birdcage, where he's wearing the pink socks. Well, one needs a little bit of color. All right. No ammonia. Oh, look at that. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Oh, but I don't have space. I don't think I have space. So between what's here, I'm actually gonna grab this because that's actually useful. Right now. So, and then we're gonna. I don't have time. Don't have time. Don't have time. I want to take that back with me. So, can I get through here in my little ball? I just want to get that to this. Well, you know what? I'll just, now that I topped off on O2, let's run back over here. If I remember where it was. I think it was to the right, wasn't it? Nope. Right over here. There it is. I just want to get this over here. That way it's visible. And I can get to it and take care of that other mission where I have to crack it open. So, alright. Let's head back to the base. I'm going to head back because this is taking a little longer than I wanted. Oh, okay. Just search again. Don't see any. Nope. Alright. This way. There it is, right there. I see it on the horizon. Alright. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of exploration. Going to head over this way, see if there's any wrecks over here. Oh, well, there's the... Yeah. That's what I was looking at before. But might find something on one of these wrecks or abandoned backpacks that's useful. Oh, here, ammonium. Okay, I found ammonium. Hopefully I'll remember where that is at. That's a good deposit. In fact, I should find a second one because that looks like a good spot for a auto extractor. Because ammonium is just so just the demand for ammonium. You get into, oh, I see a wreck, but I don't have space on my little guy's backpack, so. Yeah, I don't have space for anything here, so let's just head back to the base. Oh, can I do a ramp off of this rock? And well, not that good, okay. Alright, so now I have something that I have to park. What I'll do... just for now, we'll set that there so it doesn't roll away. Okay. Let's check lights in the distance. So 500 more bytes. That's nice. Globe trotting. We get more bytes. So there's the 1,000. And then that completed take a byte. All right. So got through a lot there. I'm going to skip this for the time being. Arm yourself. Well, maybe I will do it now. Oh, Advanced Explorer Kit. Oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks. And these two. Why? You find dynamite everywhere. I've never printed dynamite that I needed to print. I always find enough. Anyhow. All right. For funsies. I want to plant a tree. Just, some landscaping. Because that should be safe there. I'm going to leave, not put trees near the landing pad. That'd kind of be a bad idea to, have a tree right next to a shuttle that's landing. Okay. Let me drop off some of this stuff. I do have the malachite that I can drop off there. I have another battery for another porch light. I have this that can get me some extra power during the day. And then I'm going to drop these off so that they don't disappear. I do have to do the drill mod, so let's go ahead and unlock the drill mod if it is not already unlocked, which it is not. Drill mod 1. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, well. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to print that because we are going to want to have that ASAP. Boom. There we go. Okay. And then the other ones, what were the other ones? The boost mod, right? And the boost mod requires, if I remember correctly, sphalerite, which will lead us towards bait and switch. So I'm going to grab the last bundle of tethers from right here. And we're going to go underground and find that sphalerite deposit and pick up some more sphalerite. Wow, I don't remember them being that close, but there's the other one. Okay. For some reason, I seem to feel like they're a lot further away. But then again, all my other saves, there's usually mountains between me and them, so they just feel like they're that much further away. All right, this is dangerous down here. So, look at that, there's a research aid just stuck in the wall. Good job there, Exo. All right. Oh, I thought that was sphalerite. Darn it. That's not sphalerite. It's compound. All right. Poke our Astroneers around here a little bit. See if we can find some sphalerite. That's the other one that I always seem to have trouble with is sphalerite. Oh, there we go. Just around the river bend. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tethers over here. So up along the wall because it's fun. Like Christmas decorations. I hate to dig into this because I want to have something nearby for an auto extractor, but I can't afford to wait for auto extractors. So in we go. Actually, let's turn that off. There we go. 1, 2. I love the sound that makes. Sounds like bubblegum popping. And each of the resources has their own sound when you collect it, which is also kind of cool. All right. 4 sphalerite. I don't know. What do you need it for? Okay. One more. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and burn through all our power by having research going and a smelter going at the same time. That soil extractor will be very handy. So I love how you can carry things. I remember when they added that to this game. It just makes the character look so much better. I don't know how, but it just makes the character, you know, as opposed to this, he's actually doing something. I just like that. So, all right, slowly make our way over here. Sorry, I have the hiccups for some reason. All right, I got that set on there, but I'm going to do that because I want... By the way, portable smelters are the only way to go now. Once I find a portable smelter, I'll probably just never use this again because this burns 5U and only does one at a time anyhow. I could understand if it did all 4 at once for 5U, that'd be worth it. But when it only does one at a time, it's not worth it. Just really not worth it. So let's go ahead. I don't want to put it there because I don't want to research my zinc. We do need the boost mod. So let's go ahead and unlock the boost mod, which is the little round one. Right there, yeah, boost mod. And then let's go ahead and print one. And attach, and then we'll just set this over here and never use it. I sometimes use boost mods, but not very often. Alright, what did that get us? I forgot. I'm not going to collect that yet. Oh yeah, the soil centrifuge. Definitely worth that. I'm going to need a lot more resin because I need a lot more platforms. Another thing that I'm going to do early on, it's probably a waste of bytes. I need it. I got to have this alignment mod. So I can start spreading my base out. So grab that zinc and then there it is right there, alignment mod. And then I just like it because I didn't know how it worked until recently. Well, you know, when I say recently, that it's been in the game for such a long time, and I didn't realize how it really worked. So, yeah, bucking platforms. And I say bucking with a B as opposed to the letter I really want to use. But, so yeah, just spread out this flat area a little bit. Just to help, and then eventually I'll actually get some terrain analyzers and make this look a little nicer as well. See, like that platform, the little one, didn't go anywhere. But how much did I deform around it? But yet that one bucked. And the reason I get annoyed is with my OCD, I spend like 10 minutes lining up platforms so that they're in a nice grid. And then one of them bucks and throws my entire grid off. So, okay. I think this is good. I got some nice flat area. I can spread out a little bit more. I'm going to fill that hole up and move my parking space a little bit further away for that. There we go. Okay. So the way the alignment rod works is from the point that you put it down, it does a flat plane perpendicular to the point of gravity from that point. It will still bowl out, like go up as you go further away. So that's why I have to start here so I don't get a bowl effect. Because if you put a flat plane on a sphere uh, of gravity, like a planet, it looks like a bowl with all the gravity. So, anyhow, I don't like this gray color either. So I really want to get a terrain analyzer fairly soon too. But that's a nice to have. I'd rather spend the bytes on other things coming up. So, all right. And there is actually a mod that exists that will do exactly what I want. But I did look into it, but it requires a lot of, I want to say third party, like the Unreal Engine developer kit. And then there's a note right off the bat. The developer kit may cause your game to crash often. Well, then I'm not going to use it. If my game is going to crash on a regular basis, I'd rather just not deal with that. So, anyhow, okay, why did that happen? Actually, I should stop doing this because I'll spend hours trying to get this perfectly flat, and it doesn't have to be perfectly flat. My main purpose here was to do this. I want to take this platform and I want to spread it out, and somehow it is on wonky ground. So yeah, that is weird. That was very wonky. Let's get this a little bit better here. Bucks. Bucking platforms. Okay. So remember my earlier little bit where I tried to get it perfectly 90 degrees from each other? Yeah, that ain't going to happen now. All right, let's get this hooked up so that I get O2. Come on, come on. Got to bring it a little closer. There we go. All right. And then again, I want to just make it look a little bit nicer. I don't like how it's... What is it not liking? Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. I have to have the drill mod because that's hard terrain there. Okay, now I see what's going on. Yay! Okay. So right about there? Pull it just a little bit further. Okay. That should be good. Okay, we're going to lock that guy in place. I'm going to disconnect you. We're going to head this way a little bit. Kind of level this out a little bit. There we go. And we're going to take you and we're going to put you over here. We're going to extend a line like this. There we go. So I'm not as claustrophobic as I have been. There we go. And then the little platforms. Let's grab that. Unlock you, move you there. Unlock you, move you there. Again, let's get this going. And then here. Boy, that did make a big difference, didn't it? All right. I just don't want wonky platforms. I don't want them leaning and such. So this is just going to be storage. So I'm going to leave you over here by the landing platform because this can be where I like to put a hydrazine canister here in the later on, so that it's like a easy fueling station. So we're going to go ahead and lock you into place, hook you up so you have power, and oxygen to give to everybody. Then we're going to spread this out a little bit more. And then going to take you and put you like right, I don't know, spread you out a little bit. Get some space going there. There we go. That's still hooked up. Excellent. All right. You're locked. You're locked. You're locked. You're locked. Okay. Because now I need yet another platform, which means more resin. And I was gathering resin from over here. So continue over this way. Whoops. That alignment mod. Let's turn that off. Grab a whole bunch of resin. Okay, that's all I could hold on to. I think I'm going to get another soil canister going here pretty soon too. All right, soil centrifuge. So over here, oh, should have grabbed that. I'm definitely going to need storage fairly soon for all this stuff. So there we go. So I just pulling down the energy demands. Go, little solar panel, go. Give me that 1U. I do have organic. Let me drop one off. There we go. That helps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4U. If I turn that off for the time being, because I think that's 4 right. No, 5 and 2. Okay, there we go. 5 and 2. Isn't that like 10 and 2? Put your hands on the steering wheel. Oh, I have a mission. What did I forget? Oh, bait and switch. That's right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. So, spoiler alert, that is the mission thing, and we will do that. But this is not going to be anywhere near my base, because you cannot destroy it. You cannot move it. So it is not going near my base. It's going to be away from the base. Probably over there, between me and the landing pad. All right, we have another platform, and I'm going to put that platform this way. Let's go ahead and go this way. And then for funsies, let's see if I can actually get it to line up. Which way? There's the arrow. I'm looking to see which way the arrow is, because you do get a preview of it. Put that down. Unlock, or unbox, I should say. And then just kind of get you lined up with that one, more or less. Okay. Let's get our... I'm going to relocate stuff. I'm going to relocate printers to here. I love the sound the printer makes. It's almost like, aww. Smelter can stay there. Soil centrifuge can go there. I'm going to need one more platform because I need to put that down, the research chamber, which can temporarily go here. Okay. I am going to print another canister. That way I can get more soil, and then I can get the resin that I need a lot easier. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to grab a little more resin because I want to put some storage on that platform with the centrifuge. Okay, that's good. Let's just run right into the hole. End it all. I realize I still have my drill mod going, burning power. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do a medium storage. And why not just burn through all my power? Slowly, there we go. Twisty 2. Twisty 2. There we go. And then just put these back to that. Okay. All right. If I just grab a little more soil, and I'm going to do that going underground. I just want to grab a little more soil. Oh, I have, and by the way, I have that alignment mod that I was talking about now. So, does that go to the, oh, it does go to the surface. Okay. There we go. I have both canisters full now. And then, so what I can do with that alignment mod now is make like a true landing down here. I don't know how well it'll work, but... So I have like a true flat landing here now. And then clear out a little land here, or a little stuff here. And then I can redo that ramp going down. And then, yeah. Yeah. I'd like to make this a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Level? So I'd like to find a try that's a little bit, yeah, that's pretty good right there. Look at that. Nice and flat. Doubt this will turn into a vehicle entrance, but definitely small vehicles will make it here. So my whole point of coming down here was to grab soil, and then I burned through a lot of it. There we go. Okay. Head back, because I'm going to print up from the newly printed soil centrifuge some more resin. Always use resin. Resin and compound. So we're going to drop one. Actually, I'm just going to do both. I'm going to get 8 resin here. There we go. All right. So get us some resin. Put those back. I'm going to set you down over here. And I'm going to put that there to give you some power. All right. I think I'm doing pretty good. We're doing, you know, burning through some missions. We're doing better. I think what I'm going to start on next is getting some ammonium so I can get to another planet, because obviously one of our why am I don't want to track that. I guess I have to track it. Okay. So the reason I don't want to do that yet is it requires you going to other planets as well. Well, let's get a shuttle and everything doing that first. So, so I'm going to work on that aspect coming up. And folks, I hope you've enjoyed so far what I've been doing. Let me know in the comments below what you would like me to, what you would like to see me do, or if you have ideas or suggestions. I love the game, and I hope you do too. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, I will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. Take care, and bye!